One of the things that I think sets you apart in business brokerage type world, especially with the niche that you've created, is your business ownership background, right? Because you've had so many different experiences, successful hurdles you've had to face, struggles you've dealt with. Share with the listeners a little bit of what your background in business ownership is.
Now, I love saying this. I have bought and sold, owned and operated more small businesses than anybody you have met. I love saying it for two reasons. Number one, it's probably a true statement.
Right.
But I love watching people's faces when they want to start thinking, my uncle owned a chain of gas stations.
Yep.
Did you own 15? And that sort of thing. So I like making the statement. But the statement is to prove that I've kind of been there, done that. I've got a marketing friend of mine. She says Joe's the real deal for small business. I believe that. That's a tagline for me that I believe in. That's what separates me from the rest of the small business people.
Yep.
It's also what separates me from everybody else because I clearly define I am the best in North Carolina as long as we're talking about, and I always have to say, small business from about 5 million gross sales
Right,
on down. That's important to me.
Well, the point to that is the fact that you found where you can be the best, and you've spent years and years improving that.
Yeah.
So many people will go after every single area in their industry, and they try to do a little bit of everything, and they're just another Joe out there, right? With you are the Joe.
That's right.
In the small business brokerage area.
Not everybody can be Joe.
Right,
And so,
right.
so I'll tell you something. On my website, Julie and I try to make a list of all the businesses I have sold. I think we got to 402. That's a lot.
It is.
Right?
It is, yeah.
And I don't just mean sold. I mean owned, operated, bought, and
Yeah.
sold, right? Individually. I don't mean a firm. There's plenty of firms that have done that number. I mean Joe Vagnone personally. So to your point, my experience in business and in industry is really wide. It is in depth, the experiences, and you really hit on that, which is I've had plenty of failures.
Yeah.
I'm not here to tell you I have succeeded 402 times. I'm here to tell you that I have knocked my head up against the wall until I found the door. Now that I've found the door, I can help others and say, you don't want to do that.
Right.
I really don't think you want to do that. Last time I did that, it didn't work so well. Let's try this over here.
Yep.
And so so when we talk about my business experiences, if you go to the website, you'll literally see a list of all the businesses I've personally owned and operated, bought and sold. Then you'll see a list of all the industries that I have bought and sold in. It is a substantial amount. I don't know
So
anybody else that's done that.
no, and I don't.